Sure. Blake, how do you see the role of the tight end in this offense versus how it was used in the previous offense under the old staff?
I see a lot of the same things as far as like our role on the team. I think we're going to be split out a lot. I think that we're going to be asked to do a lot of things on the perimeter, like run routes, block, and obviously a traditional tight end setting with us. And we got guys that'll do that. We got some physical tight ends that we're working every day to, get better and do what they're asking us to do. And I think that from a traditional tight end setting, we got a couple guys that are physical. Nathan Backs, obviously Hudson. I think that we're working every day to do what they're asking us to do between the tackles. And I feel like that's the number one thing for our team is running the ball. And I feel like we've taken that and kind of ran with it and trying to do what they're asking us to do.
Cool. Thank you.
Bob.
Hey, Blake, how you doing?
What's going
on? You're a guy that's played, I think, primarily special teams, but you've been in the program, for a while, pretty long time. What's your feeling on if you're ready to take that next step and play a lot on offense as well?
Oh, well, I mean, I definitely feel like I'm ready. I mean, physically, I feel like I'm the best I've ever been. I feel like, Coach Walker and his staff in the offseason, they really put me on the right track to play in the SEC. Like, in a role as traditional tight end and stuff like that. I feel like, with my weight being where it is, I feel like I'm, a threat not only in the run game like I have been in the past, as an inline tight end blocking. I feel like I can get out on the perimeter and make some plays to help this team, and I feel like we have a couple guys that can do that as well.
Trey Biddy.
Hey, Blake. So I was curious, does it feel like there's a new guy out there, like basically every day at tight end? You've had Blaine Toll's been there and he's been out and he's been back, and then you've had Eric Thomas was in there for a little bit, Marcus Henderson. Seemed like a lot of guys are trying to work in there.
Man, I feel like we have a bunch of great guys that come in with a great attitude every day. I mean, obviously, Marcus Henderson with his O-line background, obviously he's a big help to us in the run game. And man, I feel like we're just taking steps every day. Blaine Toll, he's a physical kid. He plays with heart every day, as fast as he can go. Same with Marcus. And, Nathan Backs has turned out to be a physical guy too. Hudson, so I feel like, yes, we've had some additions and we've had some people leave, but I feel like everybody that's came in the room has been a good addition for us and bring a good attitude to help us.
Nate.
Blake, the tight end position's been the one even Coach Pittman has kept saying is questionable. The one needs to come along. Y'all kind of take that personally as far as being the undecided position?
I mean, we know that we are going to be relied upon in this offense hugely. I feel like running the ball, we got some great backs, obviously, and we need to come along as a tight end room, and I feel like we're doing that. I feel like, physicality is something Coach Pittman has preached to us since the day that he, got us all in a room and talked to us, and Coach Cooper's doing a great job with that too. I just feel like we're coming along at a pace that, is best for us, and by the time we get to Georgia, I think we're going to be all right.
Otis.
Hey, Blake, how you doing, man? Hey, what's like catching passes from Felipe?
Man, Felipe has a cannon. Man, he's a great player. He's a great leader. I really enjoy and appreciate what he brings to this football team. I mean, he's a great voice for our football team, and couldn't be happier to know Felipe and us have the relationship we have now.
Tom.
Hey, Blake, last week on his radio show, Sam said that right now it looked like the offense felt more comfortable in 11 personnel, but was trying to work to more two tights. I'm wondering about the progress in the last week that maybe you've seen that two tight ends could be more normal and natural for y'all.
Yeah, I feel like all of us, are kind of eager to get in there and kind of get some 12 personnel, just get more tight ends on the field. Our room, is hungry to get on the field and be physical. And I feel like in the past couple of weeks, we've kind of integrated a 12 personnel, and we keep telling Coach Cooper we want some 13 personnel, but we haven't put that in yet. But yeah, I mean, all the tight ends on the field, everybody gets pumped up for that in our room. And I feel like, we're progressing into a 12 personnel set, and I feel like we're, the plays we do have in it, or, we're going to get in it, are going to help us a lot.
Hutch.
Yeah, Blake, I was wondering if you could maybe tell us a little about yourself as far as, what brought you to Arkansas? You're successful in high school. What brought you here as a walk-on, and could you have imagined being in this kind of position going into your final year?
First off, I mean, I've lived a dream here that I've lived since I was a little kid. Coming to games up here and stuff like that, I could not put myself in this situation. And I'm from a small town. I Whenever I go home, I mean, I see the appreciation, and I try to appreciate the people back home. Got a lot of people that support me, and I got great grandparents, grandma, grandpa that all support me. So I feel like my support system is something that, I couldn't ask for more of. That kind of keeps me going, and being here as long as I've been here, just living the dream every day, and that's kind of where I'm at as a player and as a person.
Scotty.
Hey, Blake, yeah, you mentioned you're from small town Arkansas, grew up kind of idolizing Arkansas. Just what would it mean for you to kind of have a productive year and, get some catches under your belt?
Man, that'd be awesome. I feel like, I talk about it every day with the people I'm close with. I have the expectation for me is what I set myself to be. You know what I mean? Like, I obviously I want to catch passes, I want to do that, but I want to help this team too, and that's an expectation I have for myself every day. It's not about me; it's about the team and what I can do to help them. So whatever they ask me to do, I'm going to do that to the best of my ability, and hopefully it works out for me. But at the same time, I bought into that, and that's my memo every day.
Jason.
Just Marcus Henderson, what's he added over there to the room since you guys moved him over there?
Obviously size, experience, blocking big guys, physicality is something that he brings to our room, and, just a knowledge base as an O-lineman, and he brings that to us, and we're picking his brain about, like, because they live in a different world over there. It's a hard physical game for them, and he brings that to us, and we pick his brain, and we joke around about it, and, he's a great asset to our room. I feel like, man, he's gonna really come on, and he's gonna be able to help us, like in them 12 personnel sets, I'm sure. And then obviously, I mean, I've seen him out there catching passes, and that's something that he enjoys doing, and we get on him about it. But at the same time, I mean, he's a big physical guy that has soft hands, you know what I mean? So he's going to help us tremendously as far as physicality and, getting out there on the edge and catching some passes too. He also had the top catapult the other day.
All right, time for round two. Let me know if you've got more questions in the chat. Nikki.
Blake, can you tell a difference? Because, John Cooper was a offensive lineman in college and in the NFL. Like, can you tell the difference between, like, his coaching style and maybe Barry Lunny before?
Definitely. I mean, he brings a lot of knowledge to us as far as O-lineman lingo is what he calls it, and he understands that kind of stuff, and he's brought that to us, instead of being a one-dimensional tight end, he brings the dimension of pass catching and his knowledge in the NFL, so, I mean, he's really helped us understand the schemes of what we're doing to a higher level than just going out there and just teaching us why we're doing what we're doing. We understand it schematically, and, we're getting better in that aspect. We're coming along as far as just understanding the offense as a scheme instead of just our job as a tight end.
Tom.
Hey, I didn't quite catch what you were saying, Blake, about the catapult and Marcus. What did he do?
Man, Marcus, we have these catapults that we wear every day at practice, and it tracks top speed.
Okay, and what did he do?
He ran the top speed.
Oh, okay. And also my follow-up would be, you said you came to Razorback games when you were younger. So where did you slide in there? Like, did you see DJ Williams and Hunter? And you aware of the Mackey Award legacy thing?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we have guys every day on our wall that obviously is, something that we see every day, and we're aware of that, and I mean, coming to games, I've seen Hunter Henry play, and, that was somebody I idolized, DJ Williams and all of them, and we've had some great ones since then. Jeremy Sprinkle, I played with him, and there's just guys that have impacted me that have been in the tight end rooms, and, that's just something that I hope to, carry on with the guys that are in there now, you know what I mean? So just over the time I've been here, the people that I've met in the tight end room has meant something to me.
Ty.
Like, being an in-state guy, whether it's transfers like Felipe or Xavier Kelly or just some of the guys that come out of state that come to Arkansas, have you and the other in-state guys, like, talked to them what this program, not just what it means to Northwest Arkansas, but what it means to the entire state?
I think they know exactly what it means. I think that whenever they, came here, and whenever you play for a university like the University of Arkansas, and it means so much to everybody around, it's not a secret that it means so much to everybody. You know what I mean? Like all the in-state guys, Grant Morgan, in-state, huge. You know what I mean? It means the world to him. Jack Lindsay, there's a lot of guys that you can go down the list, and it just means so much to us. And that's not going unnoticed every single day they come to work. I mean, they're coming to work with a purpose because they're proud of where they came from. So I don't think that, Felipe and all them guys, they understand that, because it's evident every single day whenever we come to work, and it means something to us.
Nate?
Just as far as your game itself, what do you feel you need most to work on?
Man, I feel like ever since I've gotten here, inline blocking has been my forte, let's say. Special teams obviously is something that I've prided myself on in the past, and I continue to do that, with my daily approach to, this team. And I feel like catching passes is something that, I haven't really done a lot of, but I really do look forward to, in this scheme that we're in now, I hope that I can get on the edge and just kind of progress as a pass catcher too. Not saying that it's one of my, strengths, but not saying it's a weakness either,
Last one, Bob.
Blake, you mentioned your weight. What's your weight now compared to what it was a year ago, and how have you changed your body, and how's that helped your game?
So I've put on about 7 or 8 pounds since last year. Like I said, Coach Walker got me in here, and we talked about diet, we talked about different things, and I've gained about 8 pounds of muscle, and I feel like I'm playing at the best weight that I have since I've been here. And I just feel like that's all Coach Walker. He put me in the right position. He gave me the knowledge, and I kind of took that and ran with it. So yeah, I'm about 268, 265 on a good day. But we're ever since camp started, we're just continuing to work on that, and just trying to get at a good playing weight.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Blake.
Yep.